sometimes I'm good at guessing. Eleanor, oh hi, I didn't realize how close you were. Sorry sis, I like put my hands right in your face. Eleanor has had a baby. Paprika's excited. He's the freaking size of Paprika. Like, he's every bit of 90 pounds. My poor father had to haul this boy because like he's just so thick I couldn't even get my arms around him properly. But he's a little boy. He's black and white, very pretty. I'll show you guys better in the light. Okay, already a good sign. Mr. Mans is alert this morning more, and he's just chilling by Ginger. All cows really like to have this like maternal instinct. We call it a babysitter sometimes. In this kind of situation, definitely not as common because they're in such a smaller confined area. But when they're out in pasture, a lot of times you'll notice one cow with all the babies while the other mamas go nurse. And it's just an instinct. They don't really have to use it anymore because obviously the girls are domesticated and they don't have to worry about really like predators, but it's just that innate instinct of like other mamas need to go eat, and so somebody's got to stay with the kids. It's just funny that they're all ironically laying around Ginger. But that's little man. I really like the name Arthur, somebody suggested, because I think Eleanor and Arthur go really cute. So I think that's going to be the name because it has the most votes last night, but I haven't checked yet this morning because I just wanted to see how little Mr. Man was doing. Mr. Mans is a thick boy, okay? He is it was born yesterday. Look how full he looks. He's literally bigger than Paprika, who's a week and a half, almost 2 weeks old, okay? Like he came in the pen and she was so excited. She's like, oh my God, one my size. Because Cinder is a little bit smaller than her, which is fair because he's a lot younger, but this man popped out. And I remember my dad, I fed the cows really quick to get them not away from them, but like just to help us get Eleanor and Arthur to the barn. It just was going to be a lot easier. And it was so funny because dad hadn't done anything yet and I was feeding him. He was just hanging out with the baby and mom, and I get out there, he said, try to pick this sumbitch up. And he is every bit of like 95 pounds. He is just a solid cat. Arms weren't long enough to go around him so that I could pick him up. Because like I've picked up 90-pound calves before. It's hard, but you know, you get it done. But he's so wide. Like his hips and shoulders. Ellie is a freaking queen for just pooping him out like that. Like she's a big girl. But that's a thick son of a bitch. He'll be an excellent show calf for somebody. And that's something we can talk... Ginger has to get up and she's just letting out some air. You good, sister? That was so funny. But when it comes to the boys this year, we are going to sell them. I'm probably going to try to sell them as show calves to some kids around the area because Southern Ohio is a very competitive area. There's a lot of people that I know that sell show calves and they do a hell of a job. They put a lot of money and time and effort into it to have really amazing calves. These are going to be 2 good calves, but it's not going to be anything crazy, and I don't want an ass load of money out of them. I was telling one of my friends who doesn't know show calves much last night, I was like, you know, people will sell show calves around here for $3,000 to $10,000, you know, with bloodlines and everything, but that's just not the pay grade I care to be in. I just want to give some kids some good calves and continue on what my passion. So Paprika might be shown by my cousin, but then she'll stay. She's just, I can't. She's a freaking firecracker. I love her. But yeah, I'm excited. He seems to be doing okay. He's just big. And big calves scare me. I know it sounds so... Fucking Rocco's having a moment out there, apparently. I know it sounds so weird, but big calves, I hate. And not because I hate calves. It's just big calves are so laid back and just like, they're like Eeyore. And it's so annoying because then they just act like they don't have a will to live. And so one year we had calves die left and right and we just could not get them. Like we were, you know, giving them bottles and we were in the barn and everything. And they just like, they had no will to get up and nurse. Like it's so frustrating. So the good thing is he's nursing his mama. He's a big, thick boy. He's got everything. So I am pretty excited about that. We'll check on him later. I didn't get over the gate quick enough to film his like meltdown. He's just like, I don't know. It's not aggressive, but like he just came over super weird and like he's sniffing where Ellie had her baby yesterday and we got her moved before she got to finish her whole afterbirth. So he's like sniffing it. So I don't know if maybe he's just curious where the baby is and hasn't gone into the maternity ward yet to see him. But I've never seen a bull as like protective of his calves as Rocco. And it's not a bad thing, but it's also like not great because he's kind of a dick, like just straight up. He's kind of like, his attitude has like, he's not aggressive towards us or anything, but like when we're moving the babies into the barn, he just acts weird. I don't know. It's just very odd. He wasn't like this last year, I don't think, at all. Very excited because Mr. Mans, he got up and he's got some spunk to him. He's like right between Ginger and Eleanor came over. And so he definitely looks like he has been nursing, and he has some more spunk to him, which makes me happy because, like I said, it's just, we used to just call it big dumb calf syndrome. Because they would just be born huge, and they just had no, like, you would have like a 40-pound calf born, tiny as hell, and it would fight for its life. But you could put a 90-pound calf in the barn on straw, give it a bottle, make sure it has everything, and it would just be like, nope, I'll die. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, honestly. But he's got some spunk to him. He's getting a little spunky with his mom, so that makes me very happy. I think him and Paprika and Cinder are all going to have a lot of fun together, and I'm very happy. The pin's gonna get gross quicker now, so I might have to put in like 2 bales of straw a day, which I do not care. I want to make sure that they stay happy, healthy, and safe, so that's fine. But they're just so cute. I love them. I'm very happy. I just, like I said, once you lose one, you're on edge, unfortunately. Like, it's just what happens. You're just on edge, and you don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm really glad that Mr. Mans is looking like he's doing good. But just look, with Paprika coming up, and he's freaking massive. He's just a thick old boy. Like, it's not even that he's like super tall. He's just thick. Like, he's just got hips and shoulders on him. Like, look at Paprika and him. They're the same size. Like, he's insane. Hi, Bubby. Hi, Tituta Booty. But he's got some spunk and energy to him, which I like to see. Athena, you want feed, huh? I get you feed later. I promise. I feed the babies later. But he's just, I'm happy to see that. I really like to see that kind of spunky energy, because when they're spunky, that means they've got good potential. So that makes me really happy. And Ellie's a good mom. She's claiming him. Athena, pooping on camera. Oh, look at him. Oh, that's great to see. Yes. Okay, great. That's great. Okay, beautiful. I love to see that. Yes. Okay. I feel better about this already. Good. Good. But what I was going to tell you is I have been conducting kind of like a science experiment on my own farm. I'm not doing anything like super crazy, but I once saw this study where they did research, and it showed that cows that were fed grain in the evenings were more likely to give birth during the day versus cows that were fed in the morning. They were more likely to give birth at night, like in the middle of the night. And I was just curious. So I started doing that a couple years ago, and it's rang true. And it's so much, oh, he's getting real spunky. Good. I'm glad. It's rang true for us, because last year, I'm pretty sure all my babies were born during the day. And then this year, the earliest I had a calf was like 7 or 8 a.m. And then Athena threw hers in the afternoon, and so did Eleanor. And that just makes it easier, because obviously if like a cow decides to give birth at like 10 o'clock at night, we may not get to it till 6 or 7 a.m. And so things could happen, versus every single baby we were able to get in the maternity ward within like 2 hours. So way more time to be able to get in there and interact in case you need to. So very excited. But he seems very spunky. I think he might be going to nurse his mama now. So I'm going to leave these gals alone. They've got everything they need. And then I'll come feed them later, because the mamas need it. And then I'll probably have to put some more straw down, because now I got a bigger maternity ward. Here we go. I know that it's been kind of shitty to see the lighting in here with Arthur, but here's the big massive boy. He's actually taking a pee right now. So don't mind him. Everybody pees. And apparently it looks like it's a really good pee. Look at his little eyes. But he's nursing, and you can just like look at him. He's just a thick boy. It is crazy to think that he is only a day old. Look at you. But he was just nursing, and he just had some energy earlier. I think now he might be ready for a nap after his little pee, I guess. But I'm very excited. And little Papriki's happy. I just spread a couple bales of straw, and then oh, you guys saw that. Whoever just coughed scared little Cinder. Hi, Papriki. Oh my goodness, hello ma'am, how are you? What are you doing, sweetie? Aren't you just a freaking ball of energy, huh? Hi. Hi, cutie patootie. But yeah, we're doing good, huh? Expanding the maternity ward. Very excited. I think there's gonna be a little bit of a break. I think the next closest is Phoebe, and she doesn't look crazy close. So I think we might have a little bit of a break. So, oh, we've got Rocco hanging out, checking on his girlies, and we've got Ginger scratching herself on the gate. But yeah, they're all doing good. Hi, Miss Paprikis. You want to come in? Hello, baby. How are you, sweet girl? How are you, precious little angel butt? Yes, my cutie patootie. But yeah, they're all doing good. So they got their hay bale. I do need to get them some water. I'm glad I remembered. Oh, goodness, pappies. Oh, my goodness. But she has, you can tell right there, he's bigger than her. Look at that. Basically, I was just going to give you a little update while I'm out here. I just spread some straw, fed the girls and everything. Arthur has got a lot of character now. He has very much got a lot of pep in his step. So I feel way more confident now than I have. He's really sweet too. Like earlier, I was standing right here and he just laid right by my foot and I about cried. And then Paprika was trying to fight me with my knee. So I was just playing with her. Now Cinder Boy, he was napping. I don't know if you can see him. He's coming up this side now. He was curious, but yeah, everybody in the maternity ward's doing good. They're all thriving. I don't think anyone else looks super close yet. So I think we're good on baby. I mean, I'm still gonna check my girls. I just checked them while I fed them earlier, but I don't think anybody else is gonna have babies soon. At least they don't look like it. So it's just these three little musketeers right now. Little Cinder, Paprika, and Arthur. Hi, Bubby. Hi, Cinder Boy. He's like, oh shit, I didn't know you were in here. I was on the other side. Hi, cutie. All of the babes are doing so good. I just put some more fresh straw down and I fed the mamas. Everybody's hanging out. These two were just playing. Oh goodness, there she is. Oh goodness. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Shit's getting intense. These guys are so freaking fun to have in the barn. I love it. I'm so happy. Involved with little Arthur. I think we're at kind of a standstill, so we're just gonna let these guys in here and chill. I think Phoebe's gonna be next, but she's not showing any crazy signs, so I'm just gonna let these guys stay in here for a little bit. Just like I've said before, it's just a nice, safe place for them to be, and I know they're safe and protected. I'd like to let them out all as a team, and I want Arthur to get a little bit more time under his belt because he is big, but he's still very fresh. And then Cinder is just a little... Cinder is a little guy, so I want him to get a little bit more meat on his bones. Look at this crackhead. Fuck it up, girl. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, girl. But that's it for this video. I feel like every video has just been, update, there's a new baby. But that is it. We'll see if there's another baby next week. I don't know, but I don't think anyone's complaining about cute baby content. I don't think any of us are complaining. So, get him, Pap. Get him, Pap. So I will talk to you guys later. You can check out my website if you want, heiferpleaseco.com. You can check out all my other socials, link down below. You can join Patreon if you want to be ahead of the game and get to name these babes. But other than that, I'm going to get off here. So I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.